Dialog Table. The dialog table contains all the dialogues that appear in the user interface in both the full and reduced modes. The dialog table has the following columns. Columns dialog, the primary key and name of the dialog box. HCENTERING, the horizontal position of the dialog box. The range is 0 to 100, with 0 at the left edge of the screen and 100 at the right edge. VCENTERING, the vertical position of the dialog box. The range is 0 to 100, with 0 at the top edge of the screen and 100 at the bottom edge. With the width of the rectangular boundary of the dialog box. This number must be non-negative. Height, the height of the rectangular boundary of the dialog box. This number must be non-negative. Attributes, A32, big word that specifies the attribute flags to be applied to this dialog box. This number must be non-negative. For more information, see dialog style bits. Title, a localize able text string specifying the title to be displayed in the title bar of the dialog box. Control first, an external key to the second column of the control table. Combining this field with the dialog field specifies a unique control in the control table that takes the focus when the dialog box is opened. Typically, this can be an edit control, selection control, or any other control that can take the focus. If the push button control is the only control present on the dialog box that can take the focus, the push button entered in that control default field must also be entered into the control first field. Because static text cannot take the focus, a text control that describes an edit control, path control, list view control, combo box control, or volume music combo control must be made the first control in the dialog box to ensure compatibility with screen readers. Control default, an external key to the second column of the control table. Combining this field with the dialog field specifies the default control that takes focus when the dialog box is opened. Typically, this can be a push-button control. If no push-button control on the dialog box has the focus, the return key is equivalent to clicking on the default control. Control cancel, an external key to the second column of the control table. Combining this field with the dialog field specifies a control that cancels the installation. This control is coupled to events in the control element table used to cancel the installation. Hitting the ESC key or clicking the close button is equivalent to clicking on the cancel control. Box. The cancel control is hidden during rollback or the removal of backed up files. The internal UI handler hides the control upon receiving an install message commanded to message. Remarks, the integer values for width and height are in the installer units, not dialog units. The two center-in values are ignored for subsequent dialog boxes in a wizard sequence. Dialog box positions are set by the user or as for the previous dialog box. These dialog box sequences are created by a new dialog control length. Validation. ICE06, ICE20, ICE27, ICE44, ICE46,